Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. He's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Brown Bar. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Giant.
We went over the rules of the dressing room. Let's have a deep, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. A good block.
Keep your head moving.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Lands the counter. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two. Halfway through round number one. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
A nice block by the Giant. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Well-placed counterpunch by the Giant. Move. Last 10 seconds of this first round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Very clean offense from defense by the Giant. There he is, landing a combo. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. You can see what he's trying to do there. He wants to create space. A little push, a little shove. Why not? Get away from me. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Good block. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Stay away from the inside.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by the Giant. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customano used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Punch. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Good combination. Able to dismiss it. Halfway through this round here. Counter punch. Able to dismiss that body shot. 10 seconds of round number 3. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Ryan, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by the Giant. Each man able to land an uppercut. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Halfway through this round. Nice block by the Giant. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good looking counterpunch. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Seconds to go in the fourth. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And there's the left hand working well for him again. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Halfway into round number 5 here. Blocks that belt line well. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Off the rope, circle him. He's tied.
Able to get rid of that one. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Nice block. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Right hand crashes home.
Keep busy,
He
guys.
never
Come on now.
saw
Keep busy.
it coming. He should tie up. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Nice block by the Giant. That's a good block by the Giant.
Don't stay in one spot.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That shot unable to land. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Keep working the jab. Beat him to the punch.
Halfway through round 6.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Able to dismiss it.
More movement. Head movement.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Keep your distance. Range. Keep working the jab.
Nice combination there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay. But then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Good-looking two-punch combination there. I don't think going to be a big deal in terms of his vision. It's on the cheek. He just doesn't want any cut to worsen. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. What do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Blocks that punch. Able to land. Good shot again. Coming towards the end of the 7th round. 10 seconds to go. Punches in bunches, working well. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Let's see some defense and more punches. He's capable of keeping the hand moving, and he'll beat the punch.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Unload!
Able to get rid of that one. There's a bad cut above his eye. Blocks that belt line well. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. The Giant's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good looking counter punch. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Good block by the Giant. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
And a smart counter punch by the Giant. Able to cover up that gut. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Keep your head.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep those hands up.
Good defensive skill. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two.
Keep working the body.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Just missed scoring with that punch.
Keep moving.
A headshot blocked. Lands the counter. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
More movement. Head movement.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. block by the Giant. Punches in bunches, working well. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round.
One, two, time.
Very nice defensive guard there. A good block. Good defense, just covering up down low. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Showing you some defense there with the block. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. One, two jabs. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Blocked by the Giant. looking counter punch. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Good way to protect the midsection. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good defensive skill with the block by the Giant. Fine work right there by the Giant. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
A split decision. Your winner, the Wallowler.
Your winner. He gets the nod by way of split decision.
Hey, Joe, it was a good fight. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm complaining about how they came to a split decision. If I'm the commissioner, I'm calling these judges in and say, hey, you watch the fight with me and explain to me how you came up with this.
Now, we've said that many times before, Teddy. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.